Hey everyone, it's Shotzi for the Rough Cuts on Sunday. I hope you had a great week. Today I'm going to talk about a movie that I saw on Tuesday, and that is The Muppets. This was directed by James Bobbin. Many of you are familiar with his works because he both wrote and directed Flight of the Conchords as well as Ali G. This film stars Jason Segel, Amy Adams, and also Chris Cooper. When I went to go see this on Tuesday, I think similar to pretty much everyone in the audience that was over the age of 25, 30, we really wanted this movie to be successful, and we weren't disappointed. This is really an endearing story. All of the kids in the audience simply adored it, and everyone that was there, all the adults, everyone, we all loved it. It's funny. It's endearing. It really is. It's heartwarming, very goofy. You have a lot of silly, stupid humor in it, but it's funny. It isn't just stupid for the sake of being stupid. It's actually funny because it's silly. It doesn't take itself seriously. And it is awesome. The premise of this movie is that you have this guy, Jason Segel, who plays a character named Gary. And he is in a relationship with Amy Adams' character, Mary. The two of them have been together for almost 10 years. They want to go to LA for their 10th anniversary of being together. Gary doesn't really want to grow up, and he has his brother. His brother is this... He's not a Muppet, because we find out in this that Muppet is actually a trademarked name. And not all puppet people are Muppets in the story. But he looks like a Muppet. And he idolizes the Muppet. Gary and his brother, they're very close. In fact, even though Gary is like 30 years old, the two of them still share a room. That's one of the things that you just have to accept in this. When you're a little kid, you accept this sort of thing. When you're an adult, you realize how ridiculous it really is. But you accept it and you laugh at it because it's crazy. You don't know where the parents are. You never see the parents. But anyway, so two of them share a room, and they're really excited because, like, the brother, he's going to go with Gary and Mary on their anniversary trip to LA so they can go to the Muppet Studios. So when they get there, the studios are all deteriorated, and they find out that they're going to be, permanently shut down. And so there's a conference, like a secret conference going on inside of Kermit's old office, and that's where they find out that the oil tycoon, played by Chris Cooper, wants to purchase the Muppet Studios under the premise that he's going to turn it into a Muppet museum, but in fact he's going to tear it down and drill for oil. So that is the plot of the film. Now, Gary, Mary, and company, they all set out to go find Kermit so that they can save the studios. So, of course, all the Muppets have gone their separate ways by this point in time. They haven't talked to each other in years. And it's very similar to an 80s movie. They all have to get together for one final show in order to get enough money to save the Muppet Studios. So they go all around the country, even to Paris, in order to find each other, to save the studios, have this telethon. So it's a sweet movie, as silly as it is. There are a lot of musical numbers that are in it. You have some old standards, you also have some new songs. Whole lot of celebrity cameos that are in this movie. Some very old faces. One face was in the original Muppet Show, who made an appearance there. The others, a little bit newer, but you'll recognize them. But it's highly entertaining. Go see this movie. It comes out on the 23rd, and you will not be disappointed. You can take your kids. The kids, they'll understand all the kid jokes. The adults will understand the references made, and there are many. Go watch this. You won't be disappointed. You'll love it. And if you don't love it, then you're just a really cold-hearted person. There's nothing else to say about you if you don't love this movie. You have no heart. But anyway, I will see you all next week. Until then, Goodbye.